Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to an overdue studio tour. So this is where all the creative magic happens and it is my pride and joy. So my studio is located at the bottom of my garden and was built in September 2020. After taking my business finally full time, I knew it was crucial for me to have a productive and really creative workspace, as I had definitely outgrew my small workspace, which was literally a desk and my iMac in my bedroom. So before we start, I just want to let you know that there will be links to everything that I mentioned within the studio tour in the description below. So let's get started. So I have two desks located in my studio. One is a fixed desk and the other is an adjustable desk. Firstly, the first desk, which is the fixed desk, and this is so spacious. It is so nice to work on and it is 170 centimeters by 60 centimeters. So this is my main workspace where I keep my iMac and I love it so much. Fun fact that my dad is actually a carpenter and he managed to outsource this worktop for me, which is white with a high gloss finish, and then around the border he put on some really nice smooth wood. So underneath my desk, you will find some beautiful lighting. You can just stick these on. It's really easy to use and you have an app to go with it, which means that you can change the brightness, the color, depending on your mood, and really set the tone for your studio. I like putting this on in the evening because it creates such a cute atmosphere and makes me feel really calm and really homely. So moving on to this chair. So before I bought this chair, I actually had a really beautiful white one. That one was from Amazon as well, but it was awful for my back. So if you are like me and you're sat at your desk for God knows how many hours in a day, make sure you are investing in a really supportive chair. So this is a 24-hour ergonomic chair, which includes lumbar support. I kid you not, I have sat in this chair for probably around 15 hours one day and I did not have any back pain. So moving on to some things on my desk now. So my favorite is this desk pad. So it comes with two wrist pads, one of them for when you're using your keyboard and the other for when you're using your mouse. Now these are adjustable, they are not stuck onto the pad, they are non-slip, which means you can move it to exactly where you're working. So behind my iMac, you will notice that there are a lot of sockets. I did go a bit OTT with this. You will find around my studio, there are tons of sockets. I just knew that I was going to be using a lot of electronics and I'd rather have more than struggle to find a socket for what I needed. Next is my baby, which is the iMac. I am pretty jealous of everyone receiving their new iMacs. I am resisting the urge to get one because mine is the 2019 iMac, which is the 5K Retina 27-inch display. So it originally came with 8 gigabytes of memory, which I quickly found wasn't enough. So for just using Adobe Illustrator and InDesign, 8 gigabytes was fine, but as soon as I started my YouTube channel and started editing with Premiere Pro, this is when my computer started to slow down, things weren't loading. So I quickly upgraded my RAM and I bought 2 extra slots of 8 gigabytes of memory, which means now my computer has 24 gigabytes of memory, which works perfectly for what I need. So with this iMac came the Magic Keyboard and the Magic Mouse. These are two of my favorites and the keyboard is the cutest. I love how compact it is. I used to do another one which was really long and I didn't like it, whereas now it is so cute, so compact, and it is great for what I need. The Magic Mouse is also really great too. I love that you can swipe along it, there isn't any buttons on it. It is just really smooth, really nice, and the only thing that is my pet hate with this mouse is the charging port at the bottom. You have to turn your mouse over to be able to charge it, and it is the most frustrating thing when you're in the middle of your work and your mouse dies. So if you know me and you know what I'm like, I am not a minimalist person. I like to have things around me that really inspire my creativity. So on my desk, you will find some different objects. I don't like to keep my desk really minimal. I like to have a few things on there, so if I do get creative block, then things around me can inspire me. So on my desk, you will find a small desk fan, a pen holder, my funky gold hand, which I absolutely adore, by the way. I sometimes put some business cards on it so it looks like it's holding it, and I have a really cute gold light bulb for in the evenings if I want some more lighting around me. So on this desk as well, I sometimes keep my iPad, which is the iPad Air 4th generation with a keyboard case. So I like to use this iPad mainly for Procreate, responding to email, and doing admin tasks. So I am one of these people that actually likes to listen to podcasts, watch series whilst I'm working, because I love hearing that background noise. So working on your own, it can get quite lonely, quite boring. So I like to have something around me, either music, podcast, or whatever, just so there is some sound. So when this isn't sat on my desk, I normally keep this on my other desk, which we will move on to now. So this standing desk is actually a new feature of my office, and it was kindly gifted to me by FlexiSpot. So it is a 120 centimeters by 60 centimeters white finish adjustable desk. So my boyfriend raves about his standing desk, so I had to see what the fuss was about. So when it gets to midday and I'm feeling a bit slumpish because I've been sat down working at my chair and my computer all day, this is when I like to use the desk. So I would probably use it for around an hour a day just to get my focus back, because when you are standing, you have to be focused on standing as well as doing your tasks. So I will move on to doing some admin tasks, and I'm gonna start doing some client calls on it as well, just so I can feel really focused and really alive. So on the desk, you will notice that there is a touchscreen. This allows you to set a height for when you need it. So there are two options on this. So I have managed to set mine to a sitting height and a standing height, as well as being able to move it up and down to exactly the height that you need. It can actually go really, really high, and it comes close to being the same height as me. I could probably actually limbo under it, which I'm not gonna try because we don't want no accidents in the studio. I found having two desks as well really helpful because I get to move around, I'm not stuck in one place, and sometimes my boyfriend or my mum comes down to the office to do some work, and it's really nice just being able to have two desks. So if you are interested in this FlexiSpot desk or something similar, make sure you head over to the link in the description. They are actually having an Amazon Day Prime sale on June the 21st and June the 22nd. So if you manage to get one, let me know in the comments. So I'm going to move on to the things that I use to film and record and make my YouTube videos. So I get a lot of questions about the camera, the lighting, so I'm going to go through that. So I use the Sony ZV-1 camera, and it is beautiful if you want to become a blogger. If you're new to YouTube, then I really and highly recommend this camera. So I normally sit this on my ring light, which is from Newer, I think that's how you pronounce it. And I also bought the mini tripod, which was an extra for the Sony ZV-1 camera. So the ring light can be moved around anywhere depending on where I want to film. It is a really good ring light if you're wanting to start making videos, recording reels, recording TikToks. It is perfect for that kind of thing. So going back to the camera, if you're like me and you have no idea about cameras and you just kind of want to press it and go, this camera will be for you. So it has a built-in mic as well, which is perfect for what I need. So moving on to my beautiful wall, which I have filled with a lot of decor. And it's something that whenever I walk in the room, I constantly smile because I adore this wall so much. So to the left of my wall, this is what I call my feature wall, and it consists of some fake leaves, some beautiful frames with some really nice photography in there, and some fairy lights to finish it off. This again looks really cute in the evening when I've got my underlighting on my desk on, my fairy lights on. It just creates such a cute atmosphere. So to the right is some beautiful pink cubes, which I normally store either some decor or my camera and my mic. So I use this mic to record all of my podcasts, and it is a really good mic that I recommend if you are wanting to start a podcast or even film for a YouTube video, just having that extra source of audio that you can use. So if you follow me on Instagram for a while, you will know that I am a sucker for either gold or a really good quote. So I had to get something in here that showed exactly that. And when I found this from Psy Studio, I was like, this is just perfect for what I need. So I am always encouraging people to step outside their comfort zone and try and change your life. So this is something that I love to stare at when I'm working on my computer. It is situated to the right of my computer. So whenever I go off on a tangent on something or my mind goes elsewhere, I always end up looking at this quote, and it is so so cute. So last but not least is my place to chill. If I ever get creative block, then this is the place to go. So to the other side of my studio, there are some sofas, which are really comfortable, by the way. So these chairs really complement the office and just make it feel a lot more homely and less of a corporate office space, which is exactly the look that I'm going for. I want it to be inviting and welcoming and a place for me to go that I absolutely adore. I still, to this day, when I walk in the studio every single morning, feel so grateful that I have this creative space and this opportunity for me to work and just be as creative as possible. I also hope you've enjoyed seeing exactly where I film my YouTube videos and the setup of my studio. I always love seeing other people's studio tour and finding out exactly where they go every single day. Please let me know your one piece of equipment that you use every single day that you could not live without on your desk or within your studio. So if you have enjoyed this studio tour and this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you want to see some more content just like this, as well as lots more videos coming very soon.